This is a real good article too. This will wake up your mind. Gun control. The move that must be played to overthrow America. And see, the patriots out here, they already know what's going on, but there's so many other people that we need to wake up, but they don't want to be woke up. They want to stay in their neutral zone. Like they can't be touched if they're there. But it will touch everybody. It will touch everybody. I won't go through all of this stuff. I want to make sure I got that guy's name. Dr. Steve Latupi. I hope I got that right. June 6th, 2022. And we'll get past this. Hang on, people. I won't get to the good part. Yeah. I'll put this, I'll put a link to all this stuff and you guys can go check it out, that I'm not pulling your leg here. The real issue is not mass shooting or even personal defense. But that's not the point. All this stuff has been a distraction. It's just more muddy in the waters to poison your mind. The real issue is this. Our corrupt federal government aims to disarm American people so that we can go the way of Cambodia, Venezuela, Australia, and Great Britain. Disarm the private citizen, and the people have no means of fighting back against the government dictator elites. Take away that means of resistance, and they will swiftly fall. That is the goal of our defunct, sinister government. They no longer represent the people, but they represent the globalist government whose agenda is to enslave the world. For that to happen, America must collapse. I'm injecting something here from my own brain, but you pay these representatives and senators and stuff to go take care of business. And they're being paid by you, but they're also being paid more by outsiders to vote a certain way. They'll pretend like, oh yeah, I'm against this, I'm against that. And they'll partially go their way until it comes to voting time, and then they're going to throw you a wet blanket. They're not working for you. They're working for somebody else. You've got to watch these people. But we're not going to let this happen, because the Second Amendment was written so that we could surely take up arms and destroy such a dark power, such as the present-day Obama-Biden dynasty. If voter fraud continues, as it appears to be doing in the current midterms, we have no vote. If you have no vote, you have no voice. If you have no voice, you have no you're not being represented. You are no longer a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. You are mental serfs to the global elite. The only intervening stopgap for a complete coup at this time is that the armed private citizen, and that's how it should be. That's how our nation has stayed together, and after they pioneered all these laws of freedom and put them in our Constitution. So let's speak about this Bill of Rights. Let's understand that the right to keep and bear arms is the very substance of national freedom. A well-regulated militia is necessary to the security of a free state. The present government tyrants want you to forget that. They will distract you, persuade you by all means possible. They will stage carnage, milk it for everything it's worth, so that you forget the Constitution. Make the people forget that it was written in the Code of God and unalienable human rights. Just overthrow with sweet words of false compassion. Dangle the carrot and lead the ass to the corral, where you can never be used as a beast of burden. We've come too far in this experiment of a people's government to surrender. We have observed its intricate good works and reaped its far-reaching blessings. We have tasted the glory of liberty and sharing, and we have enlightened the world. I do not aim to lay down my weapon at such a time when this success story is threatened with extinction. My knife is now held at Lady Liberty's throat. Rather, I gird my loins and prepare for battle, and so must we all. We are forever indebted to the authors of our liberty. Duty calls for us now to put on the armor and to attack the demons of the present darkness. The gates of hell are wide open. We must do our best to quell the storm of tyranny against those too weak and too blind to see and act. I'm going to say that one more time. As the gates of hell are open, we must do our best to quell the storm of tyranny against those too weak and blind to act. Gun control spells our demise. It will be the end of the liberty experience, and it must be stopped.